Okay, so today we're going to talk about the architecture of your mind, but not in some, abstract, heady way. We're talking about something really powerful, how you can actually actively program your own subconscious for success. And I'm not talking about wishful thinking here. We're talking about building a literal mental blueprint for the life you really want.
Have you ever wondered about this? I mean, it can be maddening, right? You see some people working so hard, just grinding, and it feels like they're constantly swimming upstream. And then you see others who just seem to cruise through life, and opportunities just fall into their lap. What is the real difference there?
Well, here's the thing. The key difference isn't their circumstances. It's definitely not luck. And it's not anything external. It's all about their internal programming. It's the mental blueprint that's running the show from the inside out.
All right, so let's get right into the first major shift you have to make. We've got to move away from this whole idea that success is something out there that you chase or that you want. It's not. Success is a state of being that you have to step into, that you have to inhabit, right here, right now.
And this right here, this is the secret blueprint. It's all built on this one core idea. Success is not a destination you arrive at. It's an identity you assume. It's about fundamentally changing how you see yourself and how you experience your life in this very moment.
So, the big question is, how do we actually do that? Well, we have to move from being a passive dreamer to being an active mental participant. And this is where the incredible power of mental rehearsal comes into play. Trust me, this goes way, way beyond just positive thinking.
And this slide just lays it out perfectly. Look at the difference. On the left, you've got the spectator. That's the person who is always thinking about their dream. It's always off in the distance, a wish for the future. But look at the right side. That's the mental participant. This person is thinking from their dream. They're experiencing it as a fact, right now, in the present. They're actively living in that reality in their imagination, and believe me, that is where all the magic happens. So how do you make that jump? You start asking yourself these very specific, very sensory questions. Really get into your body. If you already had the success you're after, how would you carry yourself? How would you walk into a room? How would your breathing change? This is how you take something that's abstract and make it completely tangible.
Now, this is absolutely crucial to understand. This isn't just a mental game. Top athletes have been doing this for decades, visualizing the perfect golf swing, the winning free throw, long before it ever happens. When you mentally rehearse your success, you are literally training your nervous system to handle it. You're rewiring your brain to accept this higher state as your new baseline, your new norm.
Okay, let's get practical. Let's see how we can build this into a simple daily routine. Because there's a very specific and very powerful window of opportunity every single day to use this practice and get the maximum effect. You know that feeling, right? That drowsy, super relaxed state just before you drift off to sleep? That's the golden hour. That's when your conscious, critical mind starts to quiet down and the door to your subconscious just swings wide open. This is, without a doubt, the prime time for reprogramming your mind.
And this is the core instruction. This is your job. Instead of replaying all the worries and stresses from the day, your one and only task is to consciously create the feeling of your wish already being fulfilled. Feel the satisfaction, feel the relief, the joy of already having what you want. So the whole nightly routine really boils down to 3 simple steps. First, find that feeling. Don't just think about it, really, truly feel it in your body. Second, you've got to shift your internal talk from a place of lacking, I want this, to a place of being, I am this. And third, just hold on to that feeling as you let yourself drift off to sleep. I want you to think of your subconscious mind this way. It's like a garden with really fertile soil. It doesn't judge the seeds you give it. It doesn't care. If you plant seeds of worry and lack, well, that's what it's going to grow. But if you consistently, night after night, plant seeds of success and satisfaction, it will faithfully get to work to make that your reality.
And this brings us to the final and maybe the most important piece of this whole mental architecture. It's a fundamental shift in what you believe about yourself and what you think you deserve. Because without this, none of the other techniques will ever really stick.
You have to shed that old, ingrained idea that success is only for a special, chosen few. This whole process only works if you have a deep, underlying belief that you are worthy of success, that it is, in fact, your birthright. When you can truly align with that belief, well, you unlock a completely different reality. And really, this is the ultimate takeaway. Your natural state is not one of struggle. It's one of creation. You are here to create the life you desire, and the most powerful tool you have to do that
is your own consciousness. So I'll just leave you with this question. Tonight, as you're getting ready for sleep, don't just dream about your success. Inhabit it, feel it, become it. So what victory, big or small, are you going to choose to make your reality tonight?